Angela, Angela, wake up. Angela, darling, it's Lynette. Are you awake? Angela, Angela, it's time to wake up. It's me, Lynette. I come to see you. Hey there. I'm so sorry to wake you up. Hey, you knew I was coming today. I am so sorry I've caught you in the middle of a nap. Oh, you poor thing. And I'm also sorry I haven't been to see you before now. How are you doing? I heard. I am so sorry. Bless your heart. Oh, that had to be awful. Well, Rob came by the shop yesterday and he talked to Trish. I wasn't there. And he talked to Trish about maybe seeing what he could do for you because you're still in the bed with your back being messed up. And yeah, he said the doctor wants you to stay in the bed a little longer, give your back some more rest. So I know you haven't been by the shop in a while, and he said that you normally come by more often, and you do. I mean, I look back at your appointment book, and you do, to get your hair done. But, and Trish couldn't make it today. She said she's sorry. She's real sorry. She hopes you're doing well. But I want to come. I'll come do your nails. And Rob said, whatever you want, just let him know. And so I heard what happened. No, I mean about the horse. I mean, I heard about that too. But I heard that he tried to do your nails for you. Oh, can I take a look? He said it was pretty bad. I see. Well, he tried. I mean, I've seen worse. I mean, my 3-year-old niece wanted to do my nails one time, and it was a hot mess. She thought they were beautiful, so I had to leave them that way all day. I had nail polish all the way up to my second knuckle. Well, she thought it was beautiful, and so I left it on because she liked it. It took forever to get it all off. I think it stained my fingers for a while. But anyway, so what we're going to do, first thing I'm going to do is try to remove. It looks like you got a lot of the polish off, but I believe there's some. Can I take a look at your other? I know you got it in that brace thing sticking out. That's got to be awful. So your arm's just hanging in the air all day, and you can't put it down. Well, obviously can't put it down. You got that big old thing holding it up. I'm not gonna wiggle your hand or anything. I don't know. Is it sore? Is your hand sore? Does it hurt if you have to move around? No? Good. Excellent. Okay. Here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna get this polish off, okay? Just hold still. And we'll get this off. And then we'll look through some of the stuff I brought. Alright? And what I did, I brought a tray. And I'm going to set it right here on your lap. Is that okay? That'd be alright. Okay, we'll put it right here on your lap. Are you comfortable? Alright, good. I'll put it on your lap. And then we're going to go through what I brought one by one. But first, we're going to get this polish off, okay? So, let me get my remover. And got some cotton balls too. Okay. I'm gonna start with this hand, alright. Okay, well, I'm gonna hold your hand. Okay. Excellent. Well, it's coming right off. Looks like kind of a peach color. It's pretty. But it looks like he hadn't done this too many times. He got a little too much on there. It seeped down in you. Yeah, okay. Oh, he didn't get any on the bed. That's good. He did what? Did you know he had done that? Oh, honey, I am so sorry. Well, what would make him think to pick up a cashmere sweater and put it under your hand while he paints your nails? men, I swear, you can't teach them nothing. So how you holding up? Good. Well, I first heard about it. I went to the gym the other day, and Marcus was talking about it. And he said he sent you some flowers. That was real sweet of him to do that. He said they miss you down there and they hope to see you again soon. Do you know how long it's gonna be? Well, yeah, I understand that. How long you gonna have this cat? I see you got one on your leg and here. How long you gonna be like that? Another 4 weeks. Well, I guess you ain't going back to the gym for a while. And what about your back? What'd you do to your back? Oh my goodness. That sounds horrible. Alright. That one looks good. Now let me get a towel. I'm going to just, got a wet towel. I'm just going to wipe them down. Get off that excess remover and any residue. That one's good. Now, I'm going to come over to this hand, and this one actually isn't too bad. So, Trish said she'd been meaning to come see you, but she's been busy. Well, yeah, they had that fundraiser at the church, and she was kind of heading that up, and that's taken up a lot more of her time than she expected. But she said she's gonna get by here to see. One thing, she worried about coming by maybe when you're sleeping. Like, I feel bad. I woke you up, and I feel awful. Well, I bet it is hard to sleep at night like that. You can't exactly roll over if you're uncomfortable. You just have to stay in this position. That's awful. Well, don't worry about it. Honey, don't worry about it. It's okay. I feel bad about waking you up. Okay. Now don't move. You're fine. I'm just going to wipe that off, just like I did your other hand. It would get all that off. Good. You can't turn your hand, really, can you? That's all right. Don't worry about it. I'll move. I'm just gonna. Okay, it's coming off. It's fine. I'm gonna turn this cloth a little bit. Okay. So what happened to your sweater? He ruined it. Oh my goodness. Oh, did he? He already bought you another one. But he is the sweetest thing. He is so nice. I love your husband to death. Trish gave him a haircut when he came by. I guess you noticed. Yeah, she did a good job. He looked so handsome when he left. Okay. Now, I know you normally go with polish, and that's fine. That's what most people do. But I want to give you an option today. If you're interested, we have these Essie Sleek Sticks, if you'd like to try these. And these are they're already UV cured, and you just peel them off. They're just like stickers. You just peel them off, and you apply them to your nails, and then you shape them, and you take a file, and you cut them, and then you file them down to fit your nails. And that's all you do. They're real easy if you're interested in that. Let me show you the different designs. I have several different ones. Most of them are Essie. I have 5 different Essie ones, and then I have one that's Donna Michelle, and it's the same basic thing. But here, if you look at this one, it looks like little swirls, just little, almost like a floral design, and it's black, mainly black, but it's got some yellow, light yellow. And they don't have to dry. They're already dry. You just stick them on, and you shape them, and then you file them. You cut them a little bit, and you file them, and that's all you do. So we have this one. And then this one's kind of hard to see. You kind of have to look at it. I'm going to turn it a little bit so you can see in the light. You can see that it's black with a bit of dark silver, like a zebra stripe. And it's really pretty. It's called A to Zebra. It's very dark. And then I have this one. It's called Love to Love You by Essie. And it has words on it like love and life and beautiful. It's in a nice fancy script. And then this one, I love this one. I had this on about a week ago. It's just, I got so many compliments on it. It's purple. It's a dark purple and a lighter purple and a swirly, just a trippy little floral pattern. I love this one. This one is one of my favorites. It's called Show Me Your Stuff. And it's cool. And then, oh, this one's pretty too. This one's kind of lacy and a light color. It's almost a flesh color or a peachy color with white in it. And it's called Embrace the Lace. Isn't that pretty? And my last one I have kind of, to me, looks like, it almost looks like raindrops. See? It's black and silver. Like that. And it's called Stickers and Stones. That's just gorgeous. Well, yes, I did bring some polish. Of course I did. You know me, I'm always prepared. Okay. You don't want to do these? You don't do... Well, okay, I'll show you what I've got and then you decide. I have some different options. I'm going to put them on my tray. Alright. This one is really, really flashy. It's Sally Hansen's Colorful. And the outside of the bottle shows you what color it is. It's a really shiny blue. It's like a sky blue. And this one typically takes more than one coat to work, but I mean, it dries pretty fast. They call it nail makeup. And another one I have, this one's a lighter color, and it's green. It kind of reminds me of Easter eggs. Don't mind my nails, darling. I chipped them up real bad this morning. They're a mess. It's like they say about hairstylists, they don't have time to do their own hair because they're always doing other people's hair. I have that problem with nails. I'm real rough on my nails, and these are, I need to touch them up. So don't look at mine. We're not worried about mine. We're worried about yours. And we're going to do whatever you want. This one is a gel by Broadway Nails, and it's kind of a pearly green. See? I like it. And it goes on. It's pretty opaque. Some of them are kind of transparent. That one is not. And I have this one, which is real pretty. It's kind of a pink, and it has silver in it. Kind of streaky looking. And one thing I'll tell you about it, if you don't shake it up too much, you get these streaks of silver in it that are just cool. So a lot of times when I use this, I don't even shake it up. I just take it out like it is. I just take it straight out. What color is it? It says it's Arrowhead. I don't know why. It doesn't remind me of an arrowhead, does it you? That's what they named it. And this one is by Hard Candy. And it's called Piece of Papaya. I'll shake it up so you can see it better. Oh, she's doing good. She's doing good. She had a doctor's appointment last week. She had to go to Duke, go to cardiologist. Oh, God, did I hurt you? I'm so sorry. Are you sure? I wasn't even thinking. I just put my hand down. I'm so sorry. I'm just trying to lean over the bed so I don't hurt you. No, but yeah, my brother took her to Duke. She's been having some trouble with dizziness, and they think it might be something with her heart, but they said it wasn't. The only problem is now we don't know what it is. But she's got another appointment with maybe a not a neurologist. It's some kind of ologist. I should know, but I don't. She told me. Can't remember. But no, she's doing okay. She's fine. She's feeling better. She had been sick. And I don't know if that had anything to do with dizziness or not. I think it's blood pressure. I think her medication's messed up or something. Anyway, this is this piece of papaya by Hard Candy, and it's I don't even know what color you'd call it. It's not really red or pink. I don't know, but it's got kind of a gold in it too. It's shiny, and I think it's pretty. And if you want to go with a nail polish, I also brought these. Let me shake this one up a little bit. It separates. This one separates really fast. Even if I had just shaken it up, it would already have separated. You have to shake it a lot. And it's by Art Deco. And it's these are detail. These are detail brushes. Like after you do the polish, you can do little thin lines of different colors. I have brought this one, which is pink and purple, and it's got blue in it. And this one is black. It's also by Broadway Nails. And I have a white. And every one of them, as you probably know, has a real long, skinny brush like that. Long and skinny. So you can make very fine details however you want on your nails. So, would you like to go with the sleek stick, or would you like to go just the regular old nail polish route? Okay. Well, that's fine. You can do whatever you like. I am at your disposal this afternoon. Rob has told me he will pay for whatever time it takes, as long as it takes, as long as you're happy. And I said that would be my pleasure. So I can do whatever you like for the nails. Well, you certainly can. You certainly can. We can do that. We can we'll put on the green. And would you like some detail on it? Okay. What would you like? Oh, that'd be interesting. I never thought about that. Okay. Well, I've never done that before. We'll give it a shot. You want to do, so it would take the black. So you're saying do, okay. Let me make sure I got it right. So we'll do the green, put that on, and then you want to do like lines like this way. Okay, so we take the black and go down, and then let that dry. Oh, I see. And then after that, we go across with the white. I think that look cute. Look like plaid. Well, let's give it a shot. I think that's a fine idea. Okay, I'm just going to move some stuff to the side here that I'm not going to need. Okay, make sure I have some room to work. There we go. Okay. You know what? Let's start with this hand. I think it's going to be the hardest. Okay, so we'll go ahead and start with that. And what we'll do, I'll put on the green on both. And while it dries, I brought an Inquirer. No, I did not buy this. My mama had it at her house, and she was done with it and wanted to know if I wanted it. She's gonna throw it away. I said, well, to give it to me, I'll read it, sure. Why does everybody say that? No, I don't. I don't subscribe to it, and I don't buy them when they come out. No, this was my mama's, I promise. I swear to you, it was at mama's house. I know it's not true. I know it's not real. It's kind of like wrestling. I mean, you have to accept that at least part of it is fake. I mean, I know that. But, I mean, with every fake, there's a grain of truth to it. And you'll never know. I mean, a lot of stuff they put in here comes out later is true. I don't take it for the gospel. I mean, I know it's not. Well, I just enjoy reading it, and it was free. Mama gave it to me, so don't judge me. Okay. Well, no, I wouldn't. I mean, have you seen how much these things are? I mean, look, they're $4.99. I mean, I'm not gonna go around buying this stuff, knowing it's not all true. Like I said, it's just like wrestling. You know, you accept that part of it is, at least part of it is maybe not 100% accurate, but so what? It's just fun to read. And sometimes you learn something. Hey, reading is good for you, right? Makes you smarter. Okay. Enough gabbing now. Okay. I'm trying to think how to do this. Because your arm's at a funny angle. I'm almost thinking I'm going to go around to the other side of the bed. But I'm afraid if I get to crawling around on the bed, I'm going to jostle you and hurt you. And I don't want to hurt you. You've been through enough. God knows you've been through enough. Can I ask you something? And you tell me to butt out if it's none of my business. But, and I am going to get to your nails, but I wanted to ask you something. And yeah, I'm not trying to be nosy. When you have to go to the bathroom, how do you do it? I mean, you know, you're like this, and you got a broken leg that it's in a cast up to here. I mean, how do you? Ew, God, ugh. And Rob's not. Oh, okay. So he's got somebody here with you during the day while he's at work. Well, that's great. What about your work? Yeah, well, I bet they miss you. I bet they do. I mean, gosh, you've been there how long now? 15 years. Good Lord, I bet they don't know what to do without you. You can't do any work from home? No. Yeah, you got all the files there. Yeah. So you won't be back to work for a while either. You got long-term disability, yeah. Well, that's good though. I mean, that's good. Oh, and that's good too. Okay. Well, it's a good thing you had all that vacation saved up because long-term disability is only 75%. Man, I hate it for you. I do. And then when you go back to work, you're not going to have any vacation time left. Man, that stinks. I tell you, life is just kick you in the pants every now and then, doesn't it? Okay. I'm not going to ask you more questions. It's none of my business. I'm sorry. I was just curious. I mean, I'd asked anybody that if I had seen anybody in this position. I'd want to know how do you go? I've never been like that, thank God, but I was just curious. Okay, I'm done. I'll stop. I'll pay attention to what I came here to do. Okay. Now, I don't even need to tell you to hold still. It's not like you can move all that much. I ain't got your arm sticking way out here. Okay. I can honestly say I have never had to do this way before. I have this one woman. She's a sweetheart. Well, most of the time. Problem is, she's 92 and she's got, I don't think she's got Parkinson's or Alzheimer's. I mean, I think it's just plain old dementia. I don't think she's been diagnosed with anything. Here, hold on. I got it. Okay. But I go to her house. Her daughter pays me to come do her nails and just visit with her. I mainly just do it to be nice. I don't even charge her daughter much. Really no more than a visit to the shop. But anyway, this lady. No, she's not here. She's out of town, but it's kind of on the way to my mom's, so I just go out there when I'm going to check on my mom. And but yeah, she's getting on up there, and most of the time she's real nice. Every now and then, and her daughter knows about this. I don't know. I need to do something about it, but I'll show up, and she will be so ornery. She will just bite my head off as soon as I walk through the door. It's like she doesn't even know who I am. And then if she gets and I have to immediately try to calm her down, because if you don't get her calm, she'll start taking her clothes off. I don't know why. I don't know what that's about. She needs to be in a home. I don't know. I mean, it's not my call, but it's almost like I need to call somebody and have them check on her, because she just stripped down naked if you don't stop her. I have to call her daughter and tell her she's doing it again. You need to come here. You need to come deal with this woman. I can't do it. I mean, I might hurt her. I don't want to try to restrain her or anything. I'm certainly not I'm not doing her nails with her sitting there naked, yelling at me. I mean, she's not going to hold still anyway. Most of the time she's fine. But sometimes I get there and she's just buck wild. Ugh. It's a pain in the butt getting old. I mean, you got a long way to go, and I guess I do too, but I don't look forward to being like that. Alright, I don't smudge it. I'm going to back up a little bit. So, are you interested? I mean, I know you sit here all day, all you got is TV and Rob and what's her name? Cynthia. Cynthia who? I don't know her. No, she's not from here. I don't recognize that name. I know most of the people here in town. So, we'll look at the headlines. And we got a real angry looking Oprah here. She's either angry or constipated. I don't know what's going on here. Oprah's secret son found. His explosive tell-all. She abandoned me and drove me to suicide. Well, if she drove him to suicide, wouldn't he be dead? Maybe a suicide attempt. Maybe made him suicidal. Don't you read it that way? Drove me to suicide sounds like he... Never mind. No hope for dying Cher. Mystery illness. Diva hasn't been seen in 48 days. Agony. Radical treatment in Germany ends in despair. Leonardi's stem cell clinic in Germany. Here she is. She does look a little pale. I mean, you gotta give her some... You gotta cut her some slack. My goodness, that woman, how old is she? She's not exactly a spring chicken. Well, let's see here. You want to read about Oprah's son? You can read about Cher. Well, let's see what else we've got. We've got... Ooh, Princess Harry's cocaine scandal. Ooh! Here's my mama when I say something off color. When I say something dirty or vulgar. That's what she looks at me like. We got Taylor dumps lover after he's caught getting massages. Dying Cher, fading fast. And here she is. Well, she was a beautiful woman. You know what? She still is, be as old as she is. I don't know how old she is. How old is she? 69. Like I said, they need to be nice to her. Madge's magic machine to fight wrinkles. Miley's overdose drama. I know they are not saying she overdosed on pot. Got a picture over here smoking pot. Oh, here's Kim again. Lord have mercy. There's Vin Diesel. Charlie Sheen. A nasty pizza work. Now looky here. Oh my, she was tossed out of a hospital for having a pizza delivered. Wait a minute. That's a man? I thought it was, oh, it is a man. I guess got a beard and mustache. Of course, that doesn't always mean it's a man I've seen. Never mind. You want to read this? Okay. It looks like he's inside of a vehicle or something. Like a station wagon, maybe. Stephen Asante. He's living in his dad's car after the hospital kicked him out. A dangerously fat patient was tossed out of a hospital for having a pizza delivered to his bed. Now 800 pounds, Stephen Asante is living in his dad's car and frantically seeking help to beat the eating addiction that threatens to claim his life. Yeah, it's going to blow his back struts, or the shocks, or whatever his car's got. You got my car, I bought it used. Apparently, whoever owned it before either carried around a lot of heavy stuff back there or had some overweight people riding in the back all the time because my struts were shot. Cost me $400 to get them fixed. That's all. That's beside the point. Okay. The 33-year-old was in a Rhode Island hospital on a diet plan to slim down to the relatively svelte weight of 550 pounds just to become eligible for life-saving gastric bypass surgery. But he couldn't control his suicidal urge to sink his teeth into a delicious slice. Sadly, his desperate need for cheese earned him a premature release from the hospital because it violated his care plan, which had resulted in him losing 20 pounds during his 80-day stay. Well, good God, I think I could lose 20 pounds in what was that? 2.5 months, basically. Almost 3 months. Stephen had proclaimed his addiction to TV shrink Dr. Phil McGraw on the Doc's daytime talk show in 2007. After trying and failing to help Stephen with his self-destructive lifestyle, a frustrated Dr. Phil asked, "You gonna live like this the rest of your life?" "I won't make it the rest of my life if I live like this. I'll die," Stephen answered. His father, Stephen Willett, said the hospital's abrupt decision to throw Stephen out with the pizza box could be a death sentence for his son. "If he comes home, he's going to go right back to his bad eating habits," said Willett. So he's loaded Stephen into their SUV and is making a national plea for another institution to help his son in his frantic quest to lose weight. On October 8th, Stephen was admitted to nearby Kent Hospital's emergency area, but was only allowed to stay the weekend. "I don't know who to turn to," said his distraught dad. Father and son are now checking out another hospital in nearby North Attleboro, Massachusetts, and using the internet to cry for help. In a video posted online, young Stephen said, "I would like to thank all my supporters and those on my Facebook page, and also all the negative comments that give me a thicker skin. Hopefully in the future there will be a positive follow-up." That man needs some serious help. Personally, I think there's got to be more to the story than that. I just don't see them kicking him out for that unless that was just maybe like the last straw and he had done other stuff and they just finally said, "You're not serious about it, so we're not going to work with you anymore." And here is the man that said he was Oprah's son. I don't really see that they favor, but that doesn't mean anything. I mean, a lot of people don't really favor their one or even both of their parents. I mean, I don't look like either one of my parents. Not really. Julia's nutjob sis-in-law is in chilling threat to neighbors. Ooh. Cosby sex attack caught on video. Oh, Kennedy boozing tell-all rips the family apart. They have way too many ads in here. They really do. Oh, hothead Hillary beat Bill unconscious. I have a hard time believing that. I don't think they're ever even around each other. Clint's potty prunes ordeal. What the heck are you talking about? I don't need to know about Clint Eastwood's. No, I don't need to know why he needs prunes. Ugh, I don't even know why anybody needs prunes. Ooh, Lady Gaga. You don't ever know what she's going to show up looking like. There's just not a whole lot in this issue. I mean, it's a bunch of ads, but articles are kind of short. Attack of the Killer Vegetables. Well, hang on a minute. Let's see how your nails feel. I'll see if they're ready for the first coat. Now, you want to do the black first? Or do you want the white on top of the black or the black on top of the white? Okay, still want to do the black first. Well, let me see how they feel. I believe they're dry enough that I could go ahead and do this. I don't think it'll mess it up. All right. I guess this really does affect every area of your life. You know it. Well, of course you know it. You're living it. Now for this, I'm gonna have to be really careful because it's very easy to mess up, and if you mess up, you basically have to start over. Okay. I might have to be quiet for a minute. Make sure I don't mess them up. How many stripes do you want on each nail? Okay. Alright. Oh, that looks nice. I gotta have a steady hand because this brush is so skinny and long, but if you press down too hard, it'll make a fatter line. You have to use even pressure on each nail. Otherwise, it comes out looking weird. Oh, it's good. Okay. That's perfect. Perfect. Alright. Now, this a little bit easier because it's right in front of me. Alright. Yeah, this one's going to go a lot faster. Plus, I can kind of rest my arm right here. Not really rest it, but I'm not pressing down, really. I'm just, I can hold my fingers, my hand a little steadier this way. Look at that. I think it looks cute already. I think that's perfect. I think it's going to look really good with the white. Now, this stuff dries pretty fast. But, green's still a little tacky, so still got to be careful. Oh, look at that. Doesn't that look good? That look good. Some steak. Boy, that would be good right now. So now it looks like we don't have super long stories in here today. Most of them are kind of short. Hollywood's tallest women. Goodness. Brigitte Nielsen, 6'1". Goodness gracious. I don't hear much about her anymore. Okay. Would you like to read about Hillary? Oh, let's see. Oh, I heard about this. You hear about this? That girl talked her boyfriend into killing himself. I mean, I think he was already kind of borderline, and she pushed him to do it. You didn't hear about that? Let me read this to you. Her name is Michelle Carter. And I remember hearing about this. This was one of the texts that she sent to him. You always say you're going to do it, but you never do. America's most despicable teen will face manslaughter charges because cops said she used a barrage of gruesome text messages to relentlessly pressure her boyfriend into killing himself. The ultimate high school mean girl, Michelle Carter, 18, of Wrentham, Massachusetts, directed her depressed boyfriend, Conrad Roy III, also 18, to take his own life. You always say you're going to do it, but you never do, Carter complained in one of the more than 1,000 texts the two teens shared. On the night he tried to follow through with her twisted mission, Conrad got cold feet and climbed out of his Ford pickup while it was filled with deadly carbon monoxide fumes. But Carter made sure that he finished the job. Get back in the truck, said a terrifying final text. Conrad's lifeless body was found by police in a Kmart parking lot on July 12, 2014. Inches away from the cell phone police said Carter used to kill him. Investigators quickly found the damning text messages on the phone, including one asking Conrad to delete her incriminating messages. Carter encouraged him to commit suicide and guided him in his engagement of activities which led to his death, said Greg Malote of the Bristol County District Attorney's Office. Prosecutors said Carter helped Conrad research suicide methods and repeatedly browbeat him for not having the courage to kill himself. You better not be BSing me and saying you're going to do this, and then purposely get caught, read one disturbing message. You just need to do it. If convicted, the suspected killer coach faces 20 years in the slammer. Stunningly, Carter's attorney, Joseph Tacaldo, said she was brainwashed by a boy determined to commit suicide. The day after Conrad died, Carter took to the internet to make everyone aware of her grief and her desire to help others. That's just twisted. I don't know why. Why would you do that? I don't know why you would, unless you just want everybody to feel sorry for her or something. I don't know. She just wanted some attention, I guess. That was one way to get it. You want to read about Oprah? Okay. It's an Inquirer exclusive. Oprah's secret son. He finally reveals the crushing pain of being abandoned. I thought about suicide. It was like I lost the world at one point. Talk show queen Oprah Winfrey has a secret son, a boy she turned her back on in a devastating act of betrayal. In a bombshell world exclusive interview, a heartbroken Calvin Mitchell has claimed Oprah, 61, once tried to adopt him. Oh, there we go. Only to leave him as a teenager in a move which sent him spiraling towards suicide. So she didn't actually have a kid. Choking back tears, Calvin told the National Enquirer, "I want to ask Oprah, why did you leave me? Why did you leave me?" He added, "I'm still empty. I'm still searching. I don't have closure to this. I just don't understand." Calvin met Oprah as a tender 12-year-old in 1993 when he was cast as an extra on the ABC TV urban drama There Are No Children Here. One day he slipped past security on the set, picked a Diet Coke out of a cooler, and handed it to Oprah. Touched by his precociousness, Oprah, worth an estimated $3 billion, hired him as her so-called personal bodyguard. Oops. Knocked over one of my liners. Calvin told the Inquirer, but her real motivation was to save him from the poverty, gangs, and mean streets of Henry Horner Homes, a housing project on Chicago's drug-infested West Side. Even though tough-talking Oprah, I'll say okra, I'm hungry, it's about lunchtime, had declared it would be unfair for her to bring a child into the world and expect the child to fit into my lifestyle, she secretly developed a mother-son relationship with Calvin. After the movie finished filming, Calvin visited Oprah at her office every week where she would help him with homework. She also took him to her sprawling Indiana farm on weekends where she taught him to read. When Calvin's mom couldn't afford new clothes or sneakers for him, Oprah took him shopping. At one stage, the big-hearted television host begged her longtime live-in love, Stedman Graham, to allow Calvin to move into their mansion, but he nixed the idea. "Only if you're willing to move in his whole family," he reportedly said. Undeterred, Oprah pressed on with her pursuit and even asked Calvin's mom to make the ultimate sacrifice as a parent. "Oprah asked my mom if she could adopt me, but my mom denied her," Calvin, now a 35-year-old truck driver living in Illinois, told the Inquirer. When he reached high school age, Oprah paid for Calvin to attend the Piney Woods School, a prestigious Christian-based boarding school for African Americans in Mississippi. But a homesick Calvin decided to drop out in his junior year, despite Oprah's impassioned pleas that he remain at the school and graduate. "I just wanted to come home, and Oprah didn't understand that," said Calvin. "She told me, 'Calvin, just try to work it out. You can do it. Just hang in there.' She was trying to inspire me to do what was right, but even after the long pep talk she gave me, I still left." Ashamed, Calvin waited a month before summoning up the courage to visit Oprah's Harpo Studios, where one of her assistants greeted him, and Calvin and Oprah's relationship exploded. Calvin recalled, "She said to me, 'Calvin, man, you blew it. You had something that a lot of kids wish they had.' He was telling me in so many words, 'Oprah ain't messing with you anymore.'" Though Calvin enrolled in high school in the Chicago area, he dropped out a second time. Shunned by Oprah, he succumbed to a deep depression and even thought about killing himself. "By leaving school, I'd failed my whole family. I'd let everybody down," he said. "But I thought Oprah and Stedman Oh, it goes on to 24. I don't want to mess up your nails. Don't worry. I know they're there. I'm not going to mess them up. He thought Oprah and Stedman would still be a part. He thought Oprah and Stedman would still be a part of his life. At one point, it was like I'd lost my whole world and I thought about suicide. He said, I was young and I made a dumb decision, but I feel like what she did was wrong. Livid at the way Calvin has been treated, her biological mother, Eva, told the Inquirer that she hasn't gotten over Oprah's secret plan to adopt. It felt strange because I felt if someone wanted to help me with my children, that's one thing, she told the Inquirer, but to actually adopt one child without knowing I have others, I couldn't allow her to separate my children. Adding cause to the concern was Oprah's tragic upbringing and her bold statements that she was unsure she could ever be a parent. What parenthood takes one-on-one I don't have, Oprah once admitted. I don't know if I have what it takes to do it correctly. Oprah's mom, Vernita Lee, never married Oprah's father, Vernon. She was raised by her maternal grandmother until she was shipped off to live with her mom when she was 9. After a few years, Oprah was uprooted again, this time to live with her dad in Nashville. She had a child out of wedlock at age 15